But at the end of the day, of course, it's easy to get kind of hot during there in the second half, just knowing what Hawaii was capable of and the run they made. But I thought overall the guys did kind of what they've been doing. Did a great job of guarding people, creating a little bit of a cushion in the first half, which ended up becoming the difference in the game. And that's kind of become their MO, is really just kind of a relentless defensive presence in the first half, and then just kind of and again, you're just playing with teams that have a lot of pride, or against teams that have pride, and make it interesting. So, and they knew that, they expected it. We knew Hawaii was going to make a run at it, but at the end of the day, guys did what they needed to do, turned it up a notch there at the end, and I think we were pretty fortunate to come away beating a very good Hawaii team.
Luis Rodriguez, 19 points last game, 18 tonight. Where have his points been coming from your vantage point? What have you seen from him that's allowed him to contribute like that?
Well, he's shooting it really well, or at least with more confidence. And I think, when you're out there playing against guys that shoot it it's a textbook shot. It's in rhythm. It's the same every single time. And whether a guy makes one or misses one early, when they shoot it the way that Lou does, it kind of sends a little bit of a message, especially if it's an open look, because you can tell that the guy is a shot maker. But his defense, his steal in the second half for a dunk, obviously was huge during that run. But of course the threes he hit kind of in transition, his ability to do that, spread the floor out, not make things too complicated. He's open, shoot it, and if you're not, don't. And I think that's kind of what he did, especially on that run when he was feeling pretty good.
He's a guy who didn't contribute much on offense, his first 4 years of college. Did you see something in him that made you think he might be able to contribute more than what he had for his previous game?
Yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest, it's the form. It's just the way he shoots it. How they're all the same. The way he sets the ball, the way he releases it, the way it comes out of his hand. There's just a consistency there that when we were watching him, we really just felt that if he had more reps and more looks at the hoop, that we felt he could be a good shooter. But I mean, for Lou to bring the defensive intensity and effort that he's brought, I think I've said this to you before. It's such an I don't even know how to put it into words, really. We knew he could guard. We knew Eli Parquet could guard. We knew EJ could guard. But the effort and intensity level that they're putting forth every night, it's so much fun to watch. And it's so nice as a coaching staff, because the younger guys, the guys that they blended with from last year's team that play so hard, it's been such just a good kind of marriage between those two groups that, everybody plays really hard. And I think in large part it's because EP, Lou, EJ, David, Webb. I mean, we could go down the list, but older guys playing hard, and that's why I think he's enjoying some success here early on.
Before the season started, guys were saying that this was going to be a lot more of a collective group on offense. That first half was maybe one of the most balanced halves you guys have played. Is that kind of what you envisioned this offense looking like, where everyone's? I mean, 8 of your 9 players scored in that first half.
Yeah, I think. I mean, and any time you lose, what was it, 23-something a night with Bryce, most of the time you don't replace that with 23 a night. So there was a little bit of coach speak in there of just doing the math, but it really has been that way. We've had a number of different leading scorers. We've had guys that have filled into roles pretty well, just kind of fitting into how things are going. But also knowing that EJ did it on a night in, night out basis in the Big 12 the last couple of years. Lou, of course, with his role, just kind of giving him a little more of an opportunity, and then Keyshawn kind of taking that opportunity he's had from the start of being the primary ball handler and really just capitalizing on that. But yeah, I think it just gives us a lot of weapons. Jackie and Webb coming off the bench, and our energy doesn't take a dip. If anything, it goes up. Jordan coming in, taking care of the ball, getting it where it needs to get to, and of course Vic. I mean, Vic's as wild as they get. So, having that luxury of being able to have a lot of pieces where if somebody's not feeling great one night, or the ball's not going in, or something's just not clicking, there's other guys that can come in and do it as well.
Speaking of Jordan, plus 17 tonight, seemed like one of his best games of the season so far. What did you really like that he did tonight, and that he can keep doing going forward?
I thought what he did most, just of course without seeing it, is I felt like he adjusted really well. Defensively, they were doing a couple of little things that were kind of bothering us a little bit, and we were a little slow to get to certain spots. And I felt that when he got out there and he had that stretch in the second half, I thought he did a really good job of not just giving up a lane driving, or he did. There's one that does come to mind where he fronted the post, a 6'9", 6'10" guy, and he didn't allow it to get into the post where they kind of were having good looks from there. So and Jordan's a smart player. He knows what to do. He knows where to be. And I thought tonight he did just a really good job of kind of in-game adjusting, so they couldn't continue to do the same things to beat us.
Coach, I know you said that you've never been to the Dollar Loan Center before. Just your overall thoughts of the facility and the atmosphere today?
Well, I came here to eat once, to be fair. I did go upstairs, and I went there again the other night, actually, after we shot around on Monday. So it was good. So hats off to them for that. But I thought it's an awesome venue. I think it's a good intimate feel. I mean, it feels like T-Mobile just without the upper deck. I mean, from the seats to the court to the lights to the jumbotron, it's just it's a great facility, and hopefully, next year we can get a couple games in here again, whether it be the rodeo or teams that don't want to necessarily play a true road game at the Thomas and Mack. I hope we can figure out a way to do it, because I thought tonight was great, and you could really feel the crowd. Like, even when they weren't going crazy yet, but you could feel it kind of building. And I think that the guys feel that, and so I think that was a large part that kind of when Hawaii went on that run, we were able to answer, and the crowd got into it, and that's one of the things that makes college basketball fun.
What did you see from Hawaii that kind of let them get back into the game in the second half?
I thought they did a really good job of kind of playing what we talk about with the guys of playing the pivot. I thought they did a good job of driving into creases and just being under control. They did a good job of cutting and moving, and they got ruled to death a couple of looks, and we had a good effort, but we didn't have a great effort. We made it one good rotation, but maybe not two, and we allowed passes to be on time and on target, and we kind of just let a good shooter get off a few good looks, and cutting it to 8. But the guys responded from there pretty well, and again made some adjustments, like we talked about with Jordan, of just not letting the same thing beat us continuously.
What does it say about this group that they can just kind of flip that switch when they need to?
I think it just speaks to the depth of the guys. Just they're able to recognize it. They're able to fill in each. EP with being in foul trouble. He's usually the one that defensively kind of sets the tone and continues to, because he doesn't get tired and he kind of wears out the other team's point guard. But you usually look down at Eli Parquet's stat line and it'll be plus 15, plus 17, but he doesn't necessarily score a ton. He's just out there when good things happen. And so tonight, like we said, it was one of those situations where he wasn't able to get into a rhythm. But other guys stepped up. Webb goes out and hits his first 3. Jackie does a good job getting in the paint after he kind of settled down a little bit. EJ kind of does what he does, but David, rebounding, finishing it, or making free throws, rebounding, blocking shots, kind of doing what he did, kind of made it an overall team win.
Anybody else?
All right.
Thank you. Luis, 18 points tonight, 19 points in the last game. What do you think's been allowing you to be so productive offensively in terms of scoring points?
Just staying ready. I think being in the gym, shooting the ball with confidence, and just playing hard. I think just a lot of stuff where our team is moving the ball. So when they're finding me, I'm just trying to make a play, and the rest of the guys, everybody is either looking to score or to make a play for a teammate. So just staying ready.
Luis, what kind of spurred that second half run from you personally? How'd you kind of get in that zone?
Seeing one go in, and then I just told myself if I'm open, shoot the ball, and I put the work in. So I was just staying ready and staying confident.
Justin, another good shooting night for you. That's 3 in a row now. Is it something? Did you change anything? Is something working better for you? Just what's kind of led to this kind of resurgence of your stroke?
Just playing with confidence. Not being afraid to shoot the basketball. The coach is telling me, if I step in rhythm, just knock it down. So just playing with a lot of confidence, catching the rhythm, and that's just leading to me making shots. So
Is being part of that kind of half-closing unit a big part of that confidence?
for sure, because now it allows me to help these guys on the defensive end as well, and then get out in the transition and run to open spots and knock down shots. So it's a big confidence booster, and then especially just shots going in is a big confidence booster as well. So being able to have 3 good shooting nights, feels great because, I started off slow, and I'm just trying to carry it on each game.
Luis, when you were in the transfer portal, was the potential to have a larger role on offense something that drew you to UNLV in this situation?
Oh, yeah, everything. That was a lot of the reason for me transferring was to, play a bigger role because I knew I was capable of playing both ends of the floor. And Coach Kruger and the staff trusted me from the jump and told me, what my role would be and how I can be helpful to the team. So just working hard to, fulfill my end of the bargain. And he's trusting me. So it's just when a coach gives you trust and he believes in you, it just opens everything up. So I can tell he believed in me, he believed in my teammates. So it's just make it fun out there. I'm just having fun again with basketball, and I'm enjoying it. So, yeah.
You say having fun again. Was there a time last year with Ole Miss where it wasn't as fun, I guess?
Basketball is fun. I love the game, but it was times where I was kind of caught in my own head about my role and stuff like that. And coming here is just a lot different. I feel like in terms of my role and how I'm used on the floor. So I'm just happy to be here. Yeah.
Justin, what did you think of this building once the game got underway and the sort of crowd sort of got into it?
Oh, it was great. It was great to see, people come out. It was a great crowd. Definitely when we went on runs, it got loud. And so, I appreciate everybody for coming support. And hopefully we can do the same thing on Saturday.
What kind of led to that? With 8 minutes, they cut it to single figures. But what happened on the court for you guys to kind of reinstate your lead?
I think we just kind of messed up a couple switches defensively, and it led to them having some open shots. So it's just communication, and we'll clean it up throughout practice the rest of the week, preparing for Saturday. But, it's a game of runs. We knew that the team wasn't going to lay down. They're a hard-playing team, so they was going to fight hard until the end. So, they went on a run, and we just answered back at the right time, thank God. So, yeah.
You guys are 9 and sorry. You guys are 9-0. I mean, just basic. How does it feel to be on this roll, you guys?
It feels great.
Feel great, yeah.
We're playing as a team. I think everybody can see that. We love being around each other, and I think that leads to the court, creates great chemistry. So, as long as we keep playing together, keep having that chemistry, we'll only get better from here on out.
Yes. I'll add this. And I think we deserve it, the hard work we put in, the extra time we spent in the gym, guys coming in and shooting late at night, coming early, sacrificing other things to, to have this 9-0 win streak. So it's great, but we're never satisfied. So we just want to keep it going and keep making, Rebel Nation proud. So for sure.
Before the game, you kind of talked a little bit about how this was going to be an emotional game for you, just playing Hawaii again. What was it like to see some of your former teammates, your former coach, and how do you kind of keep those emotions under control to have a nice night tonight?
Oh, well, last night and today I couldn't really sleep because I was so anxious getting to this game. It was great seeing those guys. It's all love over there. They gave me my first opportunity to play collegiate basketball, so nothing against them. It's all love over there. I'm just happy we was able to pull out the win.
Any trash talk leading up to the game?
No, I told them I had told them early, don't talk to me. Leading up to the game, I told them don't talk to me. I'll talk to you after the game. So if they did, I ain't know nothing about it.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.